Welcome everyone to Natural Grocers Nutrition Education presentation. Today we are so pleased once again to have Dr. Audrey Ross. Dr. Ross is Country Life's Senior National Educator. Joined the team 10 years ago with an extensive 25 plus year background in the natural products field. As a successful naturopathic, master herbalist, consultant, CME teacher, and author, her passion for education and her knowledge has helped her bridge the historical divide between allopathic and naturopathic medical practices. The success rate she has achieved has been well documented and respected in the local medical communities. We are so pleased to have her back, and Dr. Ross will talk to us today about managing holiday digestive challenges. Welcome, Dr. Ross.
Thank you, Janine, and I'm so pleased to be back with you again. And we're talking about something that is going to be happening, and we know it will. And we're talking this time about managing holiday digestive challenges. And digestive challenges can happen other than just the holidays. We know that. But we're coming into that holiday season, and it seems like more of us have those challenges as things get brought up to us as far as these delicious foods that we are celebrating the holidays with. So it seems like once we get to Halloween, the holiday season just takes off. Okay, it's Halloween, then all of a sudden it's Thanksgiving, then before you know it, it's Christmas, and then it's New Year's. And we have had options to taste some of the most delicious foods. Sometimes we're not used to having the additional sugars or the additional fats, but we do deserve to enjoy ourselves. So this isn't about stopping that and not being able to participate in all of those luscious and delicious food choices. It's what to do to help manage those digestive challenges that inevitably will come along. All right, we do want to focus on nutrition and making sure that we get our proper nutrition, but the holidays are a celebration time, and it's okay. You don't have to eat perfect 100% of the time. 80%, 80-20 rule, that's basically it. But these digestive challenges, when we add in things like extra fats or extra sugars or extra carbs or extra calories, can result in some challenges like gas and bloating or heartburn or indigestion or upset stomach. Those are all challenges we face sometimes daily, but really more specifically as we go into the holiday season because of all the foods we're trying. So let's first talk about getting a healthy digestive tract. Obviously, it's best to be working on prevention. Be proactive on prevention. Let's get that gut microbiome in good shape. We're talking about prebiotics and postbiotics and digestive enzymes and just probiotics in general. And what do we do? So we can enjoy these great options in moderation, and that's fine. And think about that. But sometimes it doesn't do moderation. Sometimes we get a little bit overboard. But what we need to remember is drinking water, get some exercise, get some movement, and strive for a healthy gut microbiome. Let's talk about those biotics. Okay, that's really where the gut microbiome health comes in. There's prebiotics, there's probiotics, and there's postbiotics. Most all of us are familiar with probiotics. Many of us are familiar with prebiotics. Very few of us are familiar with postbiotics. So let's go through them individually. Prebiotics are also known as fiber. Okay, you get fiber from whole food, you get fiber especially from apples. Think of prebiotics as kind of the fertilizer for your probiotics. It's recommended that we get 28 to 38 grams of fiber a day. And if you really look at what you're eating, many of us barely get to that 28. Most of us are well below that. Some really good food choices for high fiber would be apples, bananas, barley, flaxseed, oats. Have a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast. And you can also get prebiotics in supplement form. I would recommend you be cautious about taking all of your fiber from supplement form because it's sometimes hard for the body to break down. So get prebiotics from your food and then supplement where you need to. Probiotics are those good bacteria that we host. They are not human cells. There are more probiotic cells in our body than there are human cells, but we need them to help keep us healthy, both physically and emotionally. There's thousands of different species of probiotics, and I'm sure you've gone into the store and said, which probiotic should I take? There's all these different strains, and how many should I take? Well, when we think about probiotics, we want to think about overall how our body uses them. My recommendation for people was just take different probiotics every month, do a different brand because they all have different strains. And then you allow your body to build the strains that your body might need. That's where your prebiotics are so important. That's your food for your probiotics. Your two major strains would be the lactobacillus strains and the bifidobacterium strains. Those you will see on pretty much all of your supplements that contain probiotics. Now let's talk postbiotics. Okay, postbiotics are technically what your probiotics make. Okay, your probiotics are there to make metabolites, which are postbiotics. Those metabolites are the nutrients that help keep us healthy. So when you think probiotics doing their job, they make postbiotics. So think of your digestive tract as a factory. Okay, your prebiotics are the fuel to make that factory run. Your probiotics are the workers to get that end result made. Your postbiotics are that end result. So all three are important, and it's important to keep your gut microbiome balanced. So Natural Grocers has got a great product line that contains Epicor in it. Now, Epicor has prebiotics and postbiotics. So Epicor is a whole food fermentate. It is a yeast fermentate. So that Saccharomyces cerevisiae is fermented. Now, what's really important about Epicor, it has been around for 75 years. It has been used extensively in animal feed to make animals healthier. But what they have found is that 630 milligrams per day of this whole food fermentate actually helps humans' gut microbiome. It helps balance out those gut microbiome. You see, all of us may not need high doses of acidophilus or high doses of bifidobacterium. Everybody's different. Your gut microbiome is like your fingerprint. Okay, so what Epicor has found is that 630 milligrams per day, that gut microbiome starts to balance. So everybody's microbiome comes into balance based on their own individual needs. This is phenomenal. That makes your gut so happy. And it also has been shown to increase the production of butyrate. And butyrate is a short chain fatty acid that actually forms the lining of your intestine to keep everything safe, right? That's your protective shield. So not only are you creating butyrate to keep the lining of your gut healthy, you're balancing out your gut microbiome. And then just last year, they also discovered that Epicor is considered an immune health modulator because within 2 hours of consuming Epicor, it supports your immune system, gets your T cells and natural killer cells, all of those frontline defenders ready to fight off pathogens. So anytime you're looking to balance out your gut microbiome, Epicor should be in the product. And that's where Natural Grocers has got three fantastic solutions for that. All three of these, each daily dose, which is 2 capsules, has 630 milligrams of Epicor in the daily dose. So not only do you get gut microbiome health, you also get immune support. Plus, you get condition-specific nutrients in these. So, for example, the stress balance, which I know many of us need stress balance now because we're all under a lot of stress. Stress balance helps with the calmness, helps your mental calmness, diminishes occasional tension. It includes the sensual ashwagandha, which is the most researched ashwagandha that there is. It includes suntheanine for your theanine and tyrosine. All of these work together synergistically to help with that stress. Cognitive balance contains something called Cogniva, which is a sage extract, and Neurofactor. So Neurofactor is a coffee fruit extract. There is a little bit of caffeine in the cognitive balance because of the coffee fruit extract, but that coffee fruit extract has been shown to increase the neurotransmitter production and helping your bodies connect, okay? Helping those signals connect. So it really helps with memory and focus. And then the digestive balance. This one would be 4 capsules a day, but it provides a lot of fiber, your prebiotics. So you can take all 3 of these. You can take 1, 2, alternate them. So you might consider doing the digestive balance with just 2 capsules a day and then 2 capsules of either of the other 2. That's what we like to do with these products, is make them personalized so that you can adapt what you need. Maybe one day you're under stress, so you'll take 2 of the stress balance and then 2 of the digestive balance. Get that stress managed. Maybe one day you've got a lot of focus to do. You've got a lot of work to do. You're dealing with numbers. Maybe you want to take the cognitive balance. And if you do have distress as far as the elimination process, then digestive balance. So these 3 products are a great source of that whole food fermentate epicor, so you get your gut microbiome balanced, and then the condition specific ingredients as well. So as we go into the holiday season, enjoy fellowship, enjoy tasting these wonderful foods. It's okay, but work now to start getting that microbiome in balance, and then have these products on hand so you can continue keeping that microbiome in balance as you go through the holiday season. And probably stress balance is going to be a good one to have for the holiday season. So let's talk now the difference between enzymes and probiotics. We get the gut microbiome healthy with the Gut Connection product line. Enzymes Probiotics. There's a lot of confusion on which does what. Our body can make enzymes, and they're the catalyst. We need them to accelerate that biochemical reaction. So think of it as the key that unlocks the reaction that your body has to do, and it's in throughout the body. It's not just in your digestive tract. It's to keep those functions happening. So that's what enzymes do, and our body can make enzymes. Probiotics, as I said, are not human cells. They are those good bacteria that we need to make those metabolites to keep us healthy. Okay, there's 10 times more probiotic bacteria in our body than there is human cells. So we need to keep that balance in check. And that's where the Epicor product does that. It helps keep your personal microbiome in check. So probiotics you can take along with the Epicor products. Remember, Epicor has got the prebiotics and the postbiotics. You can definitely take probiotics along with that. And sometimes we need a little extra help in the probiotics section. Okay, maybe we've had some medication that we're taking and that kills off probiotics. So taking additional supplemental probiotics is always a good idea. Some great things that we have available at natural grocers, the Maxizyme enzymes. Now, as I said, the body can make enzymes, but there's a lot that has to be done. And sometimes when we're getting extra food that is cooked or processed, there are no enzymes there. Enzymes are in raw whole food. So if we know we're going to be eating a lot of processed food or cooked food, having the Maxizyme there to take with that meal helps break that food down. Okay, that's what enzymes do, break that food down. Papaya digestive support. This is the most delicious little miracle chew that I have ever had. So on Thanksgiving, perhaps you have that extra piece of pie and go, oh, why did I do that? Papaya digestive support will save your day. Chew a few of those. It helps break down. Papaya is what's called a proteolytic enzyme, so it will help break down those proteins that you have going on in your gut that your body's trying to digest. And then the Powerdophyllus, this is just a basic probiotic, and it's 4 different strains, 2 lactobacillus, 2 bifido, with 12 billion CFUs, and that's per 3 capsules. So these items can be on your shelf on an as-needed basis. And again, your probiotics and your Powerdophyllus, think of those in your gut. So people say, well, how do I know if I need a probiotic or a digestive enzyme? Think of your waist as your deciding point. So above the waist is digestive enzyme, below the waist is probiotics. Okay, so probiotics extensively live, probiotics are all over your body, but the highest concentration is in your intestinal tract. Digestive enzymes, their job really in breaking down food is in the stomach. So if you're having issues in the stomach, maybe digestive enzymes. If you're having in issues below the belt or in your intestines, then maybe looking at your probiotics. Either way, The gut connection product along with these really brings everything together. And then finally, the aloe. So aloe has been called the superfood of superfoods. It's like nature's tonic. This is something that people think of when they think of indigestion issues as aloe. Aloe is very soothing. Yes, it is. It contains a host of ingredients in very small amounts. So you don't take this as a vitamin and mineral supplement, but there are a few vitamins and minerals in there in small amounts and a nice synergistic balance. So aloe vera is great. I always get the question, should I do whole leaf aloe vera or should I do inner fillet aloe vera? Well, it depends on what you want it for. Whole leaf aloe vera is fantastic as far as a laxative. Okay, those bitter aloins in that outer part of the leaf really help with the movement in the gut. Inner fillet, if it is done properly, inner fillet aloe is what you would look at for doing all the good components of aloe. So the processing from whole leaf to inner fillet is very critical. And the Realfood Organics aloe vera is only inner fillet and it's processed uniquely with the Q matrix processing. And it is the most researched aloe vera in the market to give you those polysaccharides. And that's what you always want to look for on an aloe vera is the polysaccharides. Turn it over and look at the back supplement facts panel and see what it says. Now there's two different forms of the Realfood Organics. As I said, both are inner fillet, so you don't have to worry about bathroom issues. But the Aloe Plus contains a tincture of a few little herbs, okay? Not a lot. This is not a tonic. Some people go, oh, this is a detox. No, it's just a little bit of extra support for the digestive tract. So your burdock, which is traditionally used to help cleanse and help maintain that healthy gastrointestinal tract. Turkey rhubarb does work as a gentle laxative, but not like the whole leaf laxative. Turmeric, sheep's oil, slippery elm, peppermint, ginger. You can see how that tincture of those herbal blend really just kind of is like a soothing. I call this my aloe tonic, and I'll use this sometimes in my as my liquid for a smoothie when I make a smoothie, because the active aloe, which is what this is made from, active aloe, which is grown in West Texas, that is processed with the Q matrix processing to maintain the benefits of all those polysaccharides. And that's really what you want to look at as far as the healing benefits of aloe is polysaccharides. So we've talked about a lot of that, but what if you still have, oh, you just have that heartburn? Here's your saving grace right here. Acid rescue. So if you get acid indigestion, if you get acid indigestion all the time, there's something else going on. This is for occasional acid indigestion. Let's look at acid indigestion, occasional versus continual. Now, obviously, we're not here to diagnose, treat, or prescribe, but think about what's happening with you. If you are always having acid indigestion, what might you need? Do you need to look at digestive enzymes, probiotics? You might want to really consider that gut connection product. If you get occasional acid indigestion, maybe you know that pizza is going to give you that issue. You just know it. This is a great product without all the additives in it that some of your regular conventional acid products have. This is 1,000 milligrams of calcium carbonate. This is not calcium to build bones. This is calcium carbonate to help neutralize that stomach acid. That's what calcium carbonate really does. Neutralizes stomach acid. It's sugar-free. It's sweetened with monk fruit and xylitol. And it comes in two flavors, mint and berry. So if you've got challenges with indigestion, acid indigestion occasionally, keep these on hand. We have had so many people say that it works so much better than your conventional over-the-counter acid products. So give them a try, keep them on hand. So with all of these options that you have, get your gut microbiome in balance, get your whole digestive tract in balance with a gut connection product, and then choose the other additional products that you might use to help maintain that so that you can enjoy the holidays, that you can enjoy those delicious foods that we always seem to be presented with during the holiday time. And if you do have those occasional issues, you know how to take a supplement to offset the challenges. Like I said, if you know you're going to have a large meal of all the food cooked, maybe take that Maxzyme. If you didn't think about it and now you're having a little bit of feeling of bloating, try that papaya. If you know that you're maybe not eating enough of those fermented foods that will contain probiotics, like your kimchi or your yogurt or your kefir, then maybe include a probiotic. And it's really okay to include a probiotic every now and then. Then if you've got some other specific issues, that occasional indigestion, you've got options here. So Natural Grocers has got everything you need to get you through the holiday season without any digestive challenges. So I want to thank you for your attention. And if you've got any questions at all, visit your local natural grocery store and talk to the people there. They're very knowledgeable and they can help you decide which product is best for you. Thank you again and have an awesome holiday season.
Thank you, Dr. Ross, and thank you all for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to Natural Grocers channel and watch for more presentations from Natural Grocers. Thanks again, Dr. Ross. We really appreciate you presenting with us again.
Thanks, Janine. And hopefully you have a holiday season that's just wonderful as well.
Yes, thank you again.
Bye-bye.